Are you here because of an epic love? Not just one, but several. Ones that seem doomed from the start. No one knows the ending to these one-of-a-kind tales. Luckily, this journal holds everything, holding a beginning and an end. In the medieval age, there once lived a king whose name was Salias. Salias had two beautiful heirs, Princess Veronica and the youngest, Princess Belle. During this time, King Salias wishes that the kingdom of the Reach would once again have both a king and queen to rule the lands. Salias' daughters being the two candidates to take the throne. However, per their father's wishes, the young girls must wed before becoming queen. For Belle, that is a dilemma, for she wishes many nights that the right man will come for her. Being queen isn't something she begs to have, only pure love. Little does Belle know, her sister Veronica lurks in the shadows, envy of her little sister, hoping that she will become queen of the Reach. In many issues that the royals have, this one isn't the biggest. The king holds a secret that very little know. Not even his youngest daughter is aware. The secret is, both King Salias and Princess Veronica are immortal vampires.
Want you here, screaming at you, but it's like screaming at a wall. My words get lost in.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, how did you guys like that little cutscene in the beginning? I figured it was a good way to kind of, introduce the series. Yes, this is a medieval time let's play, but also it has a little bit of, well, not a little bit, but the majority of it is going to be supernatural. So I figured I would do something kind of neat for this series, and every episode that I start out with, started off with a cutscene, so therefore, I try to capture your guys' attention or try to get you guys engaged into the series. I've always had a thing for storytelling, so I figured that this was, a great way to do it. Do a cutscene in the introduction, and I may or may not, I'm not sure, I'll find out once I'm done recording this gameplay, but I may do a cutscene for the outro. So for sure we're going to be doing cutscenes for the introduction, but I'm not sure if I'll do one for the outro. I'm kind of leaning towards yes, might as well, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that I think I already decided. I think we're going to do a cutscene for the outro too, depending on how the gameplay goes. So yes, I already have the intro already planned out and scripted, but the outro, I have to play the gameplay first before I can even do one. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so as you guys already seen in the introduction, King Salias here, he is really looking for potential suitors for his daughters that eventually are going to take over the throne. And he, so far no luck. He hasn't found anybody just yet. Let alone has he picked which daughter to obviously take, the throne. So obviously he has his daughter over here, Princess Veronica, and she looks super upset. I don't know what she's upset about. Oh, I guess aggravating conversation. So, in the beginning, I did express that Veronica really, really wants to be queen, and obviously her being envious of her sister, I could see that would cause tension. So this makes perfectly good sense, having an aggravating conversation with her father. She wants to become queen. No matter how she gets it, she's gonna get there, which is hopefully her poor sister isn't gonna get hurt on the way. So I figure let's just start out with King Salias. Let's just see what he has today in store. I figure that since he's kind of planning on his retirement of king, he would probably go out and try to find potential suitors within the kingdom of the Reach. So we'll just do this. We'll just have him go out and travel by himself. So therefore, he doesn't want no controversy, no dilemmas with his daughters, because he already has enough of that as it is. So I figure let's just go to the medieval village. I think this will be a good place to go. Maybe, find potential suitors or whatnot. They could probably, we'll give them a makeover. If you guys have any ideas for this series, just pop them down below. I love reading your guys' comments. hearing what you guys want to see in series like this, you know, just pop them down below, guys. I'll be reading. I'll be on the lookout. So obviously there's no one really here just yet. I mean, it is 8:40 in the morning, but we'll just give it a second. So therefore we can have people responding. Oh, wait a minute. What about this guy? Daryl Charm. Prince Charming fits the role, yes. How about we go ahead and talk to him? We'll do a royal greeting. Hopefully he doesn't like feign like the celebrities do. Oh my god, that'd be horrible. So he's like just scoping out, seeing if this guy has a good vibe to him. So far it's going alright. I mean, he's not. Let's see what we can do here. Let's get to know. Here, I think that'd be a perfect one to go with. To know this guy. So we'll just, okay, so this guy's last name is Charm, so we'll just call him Prince Charming for him right now. Okay, so I guess he's a potential candidate, you know. Alright, so what I ended up doing was just, okay, since we already know that this guy is going to be our, basically, Mr. Charm, I just ended up just adding him to the household because it was just, like, easier that way. So I think now, since we have him in the household, might as well just give him a quick makeover. So I guess we just go ahead. I think he came out pretty well. Yeah. Alright, now that we have our candidate as far as who is going to be the next king, because I don't know, maybe we should give Joseph maybe a little background story. I mean, he kind of was in a royal family in somewhat, but he was more like distant. He wasn't like in the like direct court. I would say he always had like the connections to become somewhat royalty, but like up until now, like he didn't really like care so much for it. But now that he's actually gonna like be king, like obviously he's gonna take advantage of the situation. Now we gotta decide who's gonna be our queen, and obviously if it was up to Belle, obviously she does not love him. She rather prefer to find her own true love. Veronica, well, I think we already know what that case. She just wants to become queen, even if she has to push her sister off to one side. So we'll just do it where like Belle just wants to talk to her sister about it. So I mean, so far it's going okay, because obviously that would make a one-way ride for her sister Veronica if her sister Belle just decides to back out. But that does not mean that Belle like altogether gave up on being queen. I mean, she wouldn't mind being queen. It would be an honor for her to take her father's spot if she can marry the guy or man that she loves. So that still is somewhat of a bother to Veronica, and I feel like that is what Belle is trying to express to her sisters. Let's just say like she gets really curious. I think Belle would at some point get really curious and just want to explore the rest of the island, you know? And I feel like she's gonna come upon something that she is like blown away. The village of the wood elves. And there you guys have it, you guys. I'm going to end the video there. Thank you so much for those who are watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of this Let's Play. Like always, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also toggle the notification button so you know when I'm posting. I do want to announce that every Friday for the rest of October, I'm going to be posting either a Halloween themed video or a video game that I'll be playing myself. You know, it has to do with the scary theme. Keep an eye for that, because because we're gonna be celebrating Halloween all this month, people. So like always, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah, bye. The curious Belle adventured out far away from home in order to leave her responsibilities for a while, somewhat flustered of her father's request for becoming queen. Unfair, Belle thought. Suddenly, Belle happens to stumble upon a mysterious place. The princess fears she may be lost. Its beauty and magical appearance was so out of this world. The princess was stunned. Footsteps were heard approaching from behind, grasping Belle's attention as she turned around. A man to not be entirely human, but a wood elf, one she heard in fairy tales. The two just stared deeply into one another's eyes. Crimson was his name. Took a couple of steps closer to Belle, wondering what a beauty like her had been so far from home. This is the moment where the princess's life would change drastically. Could this be the love Belle yearns for? Time can only tell.